Hi, I'm Vickers and welcome to my exclusive shoot with OK. When I first heard about the Gwyneth Paltrow ski trial musical, I was actually very intrigued. I was so obsessed with the court case. I had it up on my laptop all the time, and then I got sent the script and it was so hilarious, and I got sent the music and I thought, wow, you can kind of make a musical about anything these days. I'm super glad that I'm a part of it because it's bonkers and brilliant. I am a really big Gwyneth P fan. I was obsessed with all of her looks. She was a fashion icon, queen, and then the iconic I Wish You Well, which went completely viral. So I think it's just super exciting to be playing such a legend. I'm loving it. I love her. The show is choreographed by Arlene Phillips and she is fabulous. She's a legend. Obviously, everything that she's done. She choreographed Annie, which is just bonkers to think. But she's honestly just so wonderful. She's not only brilliant at her job, but she's just calm and sweet and gorgeous. And she really takes time to come around to us individually and have her own relationship with us all. And it's just really nice. And she brings such a nice, professional and gentle energy into the group. She's great. We love you, Arlene. How did I find my experience looking back on the X Factor? You know what, it's a really long time ago now. I think it's almost 17 years ago, so it's such a blur. I've got these random memories in my head of being backstage and being nervous, and then Lulu being in the toilets and me feeling sick, and then Kate Moss backstage hi Diana. And for a 16-year-old, it's really overwhelming but incredibly magical. And I remember at the time just feeling so incredibly grateful to be there and just really enjoying it. But also I look back on that and think I was 16 years old and I was just stood in front of people being judged, and I'm like, go Diana, that's a lot for a little 16-year-old. But I do have really fond memories, and I'm really super grateful that I did it. Do I ever watch any of my X Factor performances back? I don't go on at night and watch it, but I'm really part of this sort of Hun meme culture, which I'm slightly obsessed with. So I see myself coming up on TikTok a lot. And I actually did watch something last night, and I was watching an interview with me, getting my makeup done. I was like, God, I was so young and so northern, and I talk like that. I mean, I'm still really northern now. So it was quite interesting to watch back. But sometimes when my friends play my videos late at night, I'm like, oh my God, don't get it off. I was super lucky that I got a #1 album, which was just an incredible time for me. I remember finding out I had a #1 album when I was on tour and I was in a service station and we're getting petrol, and I think I was eating a bag of crisps, and it was on the radio, and I was like, this is mental. And I really loved those times. I loved being a pop star. I loved it. I was just so lucky enough as well that I was doing a bit of TV, acting, and then in theatre. But I have been back in the studio writing some music, and it's pretty good and great. I've got a really amazing LGBTQIA+ community that really, really support me and are always messaging me being like, DV, when are you going to do more music? And I'm just going to do it for them. The gays and the girlies and the she's and the theys and the thems. Yeah. For you. I have a podcast, Ki Dee, and we have had a little bit of a break for a year. It's so hard because we were living together when we first started it, and it's so silly. We were writing songs all the time, and when you're living with someone, you're just constantly bouncing off each other. We're like, right, we've got another song, and then we did the podcast, and we got so much support, and just talking about our horrendous dating lives and our silly stories.
TV shows. New job, new city, getting over a cheating husband.
This last year, I think that we had both passion projects. I went back in the studio writing, so did she, and then I've had this great musical, and then it's really, really hard to sort of find each other. But I literally messaged her this morning, and we are going to come back and do a series 4, which we're super excited about. And it just feels like we've done our press shots for it on new photos and stuff, and they're just different. It's a bit of a more different angle because we're still a mess, but we're a bit more of a organised chaos rather than complete chaos right now. I'd like to think so. I do have many a showbiz story, but if I tell them all, I'd have to kill you. It is true. I did spend the night hanging out with Leonardo DiCaprio, I did. It was really, really bizarre. It's the most underwhelming story. I thought it was going to be Wolf of Wall Street, but it was just like really chill on the sofa, just eating pizza and watching the telly. But I was like, this is mad. But yeah, it happened. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch our interview with OK, and I'll see you later.